Hey guys, it's Kathy Gomez, Senior Clinician with BCI here again. I just wanted to give you a reminder about some key points from our webinar about the introduction to ABA services and what that would look like when those services actually begin in your home. So some of the things that we talked about again, BCI is really striving to provide high quality services to rural and underserved areas. We really look to be able to provide services to families who otherwise might not be able to get those services. And we really also want to, bring up the whole community when we do that by also being able to provide some jobs for people in that area, being able to hire local therapists. So really looking at a whole community approach for our services. All of our therapists and clinicians are highly qualified. Our therapists all have a minimum of 40 hours of training. Also, many of them are registered behavior technicians, which means they've had some additional competencies from the board. And all of our clinicians are master's level board certified behavior analysts or doctoral level board certified behavior analysts. We also have some board certified assistant behavior analysts who work under the supervision of a master's level clinician. We utilize the principles of ABA. Everything we do is evidence-based, which means it has been rooted in the research. These things have been researched and replicated several times so that we know they're going to be effective. And the research has also showed us that ABA is the most effective type of service for children with autism. We also look to be able to provide research and further the field. So we're also looking to be able to produce things that will be beneficial to the field of ABA and to advance the field of ABA. Our sessions incorporate structured teaching as well as teaching in the natural environment. We're really looking to reinforce skills that we want to see and to stop reinforcing maybe some behaviors that we don't want to see. And we're really looking to also break down some bigger skills into smaller, measurable, more teachable units to be able to teach these kids these things in a more systematic and structured way. The big thing to remember is that services are pretty intensive. So especially, if you're looking at a comprehensive program for a little one that can be 30 hours a week, that is 30 hours with, somebody in your home, a therapist coming into your home, one or two therapists most likely. And it's a big commitment. So while the services are amazingly beneficial and these kids can make so much progress, we do want our families to know that it takes a commitment from everyone on the team. So not just the service providers really working to help teach the child, but the family also doing their part, participating in the parent training that's also part of our program, working with us during session, giving us the data that we need or giving us feedback on programs that we need. Really just the buy-in and the participation from everyone involved with that child, because that's what's going to give us the best outcomes. And our services can be provided in person with your clinician or via telehealth. So depending on where you're located, you might have an on-site clinician, but most of our families, because of these rural and underserved areas, have telehealth clinician. We utilize a online secure platform to be able to do that, where our families will be visited every week by their clinician it's called Zoom, but we can give feedback in real time. We can be observing sessions in real time. It also gives us the opportunity to be able to record sessions so that we can go back and analyze behavior and analyze data at a later time. And so there's a couple different options there. It's the same thing we would utilize for parent training. So, we can be sitting essentially and having a conversation with the parent and be miles away. So it's a really great way to be able to have access to your clinicians, even though they might not be in the same location as you. So those are just some reminders from our webinar today. So again, thank you all so much for listening, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.